Hey guys, what's up? What's up? How are you guys doing? Welcome to our daily news special on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember, guys, to like, share, comment, and follow, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here. Today is the 30th of January 2023. Yes, welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment TV. My name is Prince. For you guys to comment as usual, you need to be part of our membership family for you to be able to comment on this live. Otherwise, you can still comment after we finish the live. But if you want to comment during the live, you need to be part of our membership family. Yes, you have to join on the button which is next to the subscription button. Yes, there's a button called join there, and just click that join button and be part of the membership family here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. My name is Prince. Remember, guys, to like, share, comment, and follow. So we're gonna be following as usual. We're gonna be talking about some of the stories that we are covering here, and some of the stories which are making headlines uh, per social media. Of course, current news, current affairs, and as usual. And it comes to you guys every Monday and every Friday, 6 o'clock at that time to 6:30 here on Prince Minute Entertainment TV. If you're just joining us, welcome to the show. Welcome to Prince Minute Entertainment TV. You're listening, you're watching to Daily News Special. Yes, episode number 117. Yes, 117. Tagara Tagara. And first things first, the Grain Marketing Board, GMB, is pledged to pay all wheat farmers that delivered their outstanding payments in foreign currency starting this week. And GMB will be paying my farmers a wheat 26 million US dollar, which is owed to farmers soon. Kunawarima wheat zvinonzi aiwa mari dzenyu kuchitanga mukudzwana this week, starting this week. And yeah, so it's a good look. It's a good look. Remember kuti varimi vewheat vanoda kurima zvakare wheat zvakare, saka they need to buy my suppliers, they need to pay their workers at the same time. And so the government will be paying them this week, and we're going to be keeping you guys up to date with the latest here. And some former Zipra war veterans have expressed skepticism over the latest government overtures to return their properties, which was confiscated in the 1980s during the Gugurahundi killings. And we don't want to become Zipra for ED. Veterans, vakuda ari kunzi akatorwa nehurumende during the Gugurahundi situation in the 1980s. So Zipra war veterans vari kuda zvinhu zvawandisa, want their property back from the government. And inyaya iri very serious, inyaya iri very serious, inyaya iri very serious. And so we're going to be keeping you guys up to date with the latest here. And also, hundreds of ZANU-PF supporters from Harare province were made to sit in the sun for hours at the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport to welcome the president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko. And yes, I think we did a video earlier on this morning saying that Belarus president Alexander Lukashenko will be arriving in Zimbabwe for a 3-day state visit. And yes, the man has arrived today. And tanzwa kuti taona mabhazi achitakura vanhu kubva munzvimbo dzakasiyana siyana over Harare kuti vaende kuairport kunomirira vachitambira mutungamiri weBelarus and Alexander Lukashenko. I still don't understand why vanhu vachienda kunotambira president kuairport. I don't understand why. I really don't understand why. I don't understand the purpose of busing people kuti vaenda kuairport vanotambira president weBelarus. What's the motive behind it? Is it kuti muda kuratidza president ari kuuya mushanyi kuti munodiwa navanhu vakawanda here kana kuti ndinovatsigira vakawanda? I mean, Mugabe akasiya a bad, I would say a bad thing. That's a bad, it's a bad way of doing business, because vanhu vese vatorwa vese havana mabasa. Most of these guys havatori namabasa, havatoenda kubasa, vanhu vari muinformal sector. Saka munhu asikaenda kubasa, munhu ari muinformal sector atonzwanzi kune bhazi remahara riri kuenda kuairport. Of course, some vantojambira vatokupinda mubhazi kutoti vaende kuungano iri, and there's nothing wrong about it, but I don't see the purpose of it. That's the thing. I don't see the purpose of busing people over Harare kuti vaende kuairport. Kana muchiona muchiziva the reason why people are being bashed every time by president, I don't, you need to tell me in the comment section. You need to comment, the reason is A, B, C, D. But I don't understand why. So guys, I'm so sorry about the internet. The internet is bad, man. It's really bad. Internet actually, so I was talking about C, which is a citizens coalition for change. Is condemned the electoral amendment bill that is currently before parliament. A statement released by the party reads: amendment bill unconstitutional, inadequate, and anti-reform. The electoral amendment bill that is currently before parliament is unconstitutional, mostly inadequate, and anti-reform. It fails to align Zimbabwe's electoral law to the constitution. It does not take into account the recommendations of the 2018 election observer missions on electoral reforms, that is not compliant with regional and international electoral treaties, guidelines, and standards, as will be shown in detail below. No public consultation. The draft amendments have been put forward by ZANU-PF to suit their ends with no public consultation whatsoever. The electoral reform bill is designed to create the impression that electoral reforms are being implemented, when in fact the proposed amendments take away more than they give and seek to exclude effective political participation in the forthcoming election by the CCC, despite the constitutional obligation under A68 to consult the public when administrative action of this nature is undertaken. There is no record of public or stakeholder consultations in the lead up to the draft amendments. No meetings of political parties nor civil society organizations were convened by either by ZEC or the Ministry of Justice to consider recommendations from stakeholders. Written submissions were not solicited either. An attempt has been made to stitch together electronic public hearings, which are set to commence today. We take the issue with this methodology, as it excludes the majority of the population which do not have access to the internet and may not be able to participate in the radio hearings due to technical challenges or load shedding. The electronic hearings are also unconstitutional, as they fail to facilitate comprehensive involvement and submissions from interested parties in legislative matters as required Section 68 and 141 of the Constitution. B. Amendments designed to disqualify CCC candidates through targeted criminal convictions. This proposed amendment requires aspiring candidates to make that they have no conviction of at least 12 months prior to the election. This amendment is calculated to ensure our members who are facing targeted prosecutions and are victims of clear weaponization of the law to silence the opposition do not stand as candidates. This implied disqualifications clause for parliamentary candidates violates and ultra violates the Constitution. The Constitution sets out the only competent grounds of disqualified of members of Parliament in Section 121, 125, and 129. Crucially, there is no mention of disqualification due to prior conviction before tenure of office. C. Driver's license as permissible proof of identity, incompetent as it does not prove citizenship. Section 67 of the Constitution expressly provides that only Zimbabwean citizens are eligible to participate in the electoral process. By implication, driver's license do not constitute proof of identity for electoral purposes, as it is a common cause that they do not prove citizenship or non-Zimbabwean can hold a valid driver's license. This clause is therefore irrelevant and does not contribute materially to enhancement of the citizens' right to register to vote or vote. And yes, is a CCC the electoral amendment bill akwanise zvakare kuti ave ari candidate wepolitical party andika iyoyo. And so for example Job Scala, and if this bill is passed parliament, Scala won't be able to stand as an MP for CCC in the 2023 general elections because the man has been in jail. And Scala kana kutrial wakaonekwa nemhosva, he won't be able to stand for being a candidate a political party. Saka vese akambosungwa whether kuti fraud or whatsoever, akaconvictwa kunzi ari guilty panyaya idzodzo, haachakwanisa kumira zvakare ari candidate any political party. It's not just a triple C only, but all political parties. Saka which means kuti takoda ma MPs asina criminal record, and so when nyaya zvakare ikutaura ne triple C, they are not buying this whole electoral amendment bill. Vari kuti soni zvakare vanhu vazhinji, the public haina kumbobvira yambokonsultwa neparliament regarding to nyaya this bill riri kupasiswa muparliament as we speak right now. Is actually on discussion, and so soon this electoral amendment bill will be signed into law by President Mnangagwa. I mean, these are some of the things that zvinenge zvichiitika muparliament, the public tisingatobzive. You know? No, I don't know. No. So these are some of the so these are some of the I would say issues that most of us are unaware of during parliament. Reason why is because by social media will be focusing more on nyaya dzana Denzel, dzanaba Denzel, but tisingazoti muparliament chii chinenge chichiitika. So I'm gonna do a separate video whereby I'll be talking more about this electoral amendment bill. Because the triple C is unconstitutional, inadequate, and anti-reform. And so I'm gonna do a separate video whereby I'll be talking more about this. I'll be doing a separate video whereby I will talk more about the electoral amendment bill, so that we know kuti bill rakamirire chii, bill want to know more about this bill, because at the moment it's currently in parliament. And so yes, good news. Zimbabwe, we have a vernacular provision driver's license examinations starting in February. And saka kune vadatora ma driver's license, and it is usually it's English, but it's starting February. The provision will be in English, Shona, and Ndebele. And saka kana usinganyatsokunzwisise chirungu, you can now write provision nechishona. You can now write provision nechirungu Ndebele also. Starting this month, starting on Wednesday, which is the 1st of February. And so that's the other thing. And the Mtwakazi Republic Party, MRP, cancelled its planned march to deliver a petition to Mahla Ndlela government complex in Bulawayo on Friday, after the police ordered the party to send not more than 5 representatives. And so police block MRP march to no, I'm saying it wrong. It's Ndlela. It's like it's Ndlela. Man, Ndebele is tricky, man. It's tricky. And so yeah, that's other story here which we are covering up here. And I've heard this story it's still in Bulawayo, that Bulawayo residents have accused Zimbabwe Electoral Transmission and Distribution Company, which is ZETDC, workers for demanding bribes for them to repair electrical faults. And saka vanokuzesa kutoda mabribe kuti vagadzire magetsi, toboti dzongwa po rinenge radonha nemvura, kana kuti kwatika mhepo po rodonha magetsi oenda, kuti vazogadzira po iroro vanhu vakutoda bribe, vakutoda 20 years, vakutoda 40 years kuti vagadzire. That's how rotten corruption is. That that's how rotten Zimbabwe is at the moment. Everywhere kunongo uchingoenda kunongo uchingoda mari, and people they need money kuti vaite zvimwe zvinhu vanoda mari. And ando Zimbabwe yacho, and kuti munokuzesa aya kuzogadzira magetsi akutoda mari drink. This is so bad, man. And is I know kuti zvinhu zvakaoma, things are difficult, I understand that, but kana uri pabasa uri kuzesa, hanti unongoti bhadharo, hanti unongoti paticket, kana iri overtime you're getting paid. So why do you now want a bribe from the people now? Wakuda bribe yei, wakuda mari drink yei, kana wabuda manzi andetogadzira magetsi makuda bribe. So which means that kana vabereki kana vasina ma20 years ma10 years ekukupai hamukwanisi kuuya kuzogadzira magetsi. And saka it just shows kuti corruption iri kutangira kumusoro ukandika ichidzika kusvika kune munhu ari kuto cleana autocleana maflows in government department. Munhu anenge achitoda bribe kuti munhu akubatsire line zongo anenge achitoda 10 years 20 years apa munhu anenge achitocleana maflows in government offices. Saka mutore kuti corruption iri kwese every department every sector. Munhu wese anenge atoda mari yedrink kuti akuitire something else. So shame on those zesa employees who are demanding bribes from our mothers, our sisters, our brothers kuti agadzire magetsi. Otherwise munoto spend the whole 2 weeks 3 weeks kusina magetsi because vanenge vasingawane mari yedrink ipapo. And yeah, this is so bad, man. This is really bad. And this is really bad, like for real. And yeah. So guys, anyanya Zimbabweans who are living in South Africa, it's one of the main topics that here on this channel we'll be talking a lot about. Nyanya Zimbabweans who are living and working in South Africa. So recently I did a video here whereby I was saying that in some schools, not all schools though, some schools they cannot register some students because havana permits, havana student visa, havana mapepa ekuti vakwanise kuya kuchikoro. And so some other groups, Zimbabwean groups who represent foreigners in South Africa, if actually go to court and yes, vachinisa the SA government vachiti zvoni kune zvimwe zvikoro vana vakanzi vasauye kuchikoro because havana mapermits, havana zvakakwana zvokuti vakwanise kuva vachidzidza sevamwe. And so the South African government says it will not oppose a court application by representatives of children of Zimbabwe exception permit holders who are in school. Some schools in South Africa were preventing the learners from registering due to the uncertain legal status of their parents. Last week, the ZEP Holders Association filed an urgent application in Pretoria High Court claiming that children of ZEP holders who had grown up and attend school in SA were being denied registration at a number of schools in South Africa. Cited as respondents were the ministers and departments of basic education and home affairs, as well as Rand Park High School in Johannesburg, one of several schools that has reportedly refused registration of children of ZEP holders, said ZEPHA in a statement. After an exchange of correspondence with the schools and the government, it became apparent that the affected children cannot acquire a study permit, which is requirement for registration, because of their parents are ZEP holders, and ZEP was terminated on 31 December 2021. The state attorney informed ZEPHA's legal team on Friday that it would not oppose the urgent application, and they had instructed Rand Park High School to enroll one of the students denied registration. The state attorney asked that the matter be removed from the court room, but ZEPHA has refused. ZEPHA said it wants the court to make an order that provides blanket protection for all affected students. Advocate Simba Chitando, who is representing ZEPHA in this case, said, "We are obviously happy that the government is wisely decided not to oppose this application in court. Our instructions are to proceed for an order of court that will assist all the affected ZEP children and not just a few. Unfortunately, there is a widespread xenophobia in South Africa, even in the administrative bodies of academic institutions, coupled with confusion as to the legality of registering students without a study permit for no fault on the part of the affected children, which is a matter can only be resolved for the benefit of the public by a binding court order. The decision by the